trickster used to cause mischief in Western Africa, existing outside the realm of morality while falsely answering villagers' prayers. When these villagers were shackled and dragged across the sea, Eshuelek-Bara did not just stay at home in Africa, he too made the voyage, and grew into something at once African and uniquely American. This is a tale of an American trickster, a Delta spirit and an ambitious soul. Now this trickster has many names yet needs none. Legba, Eshu, Satan. The bayou is full of lore, and everyone and his uncle has seen this devil. In the whispering wind, the fox begging on the corner, even in his neighbor's house. But Robert Johnson's story wasn't just a brush with evil. It's a story of starry eyes and an early grave. It's a story of temptation and the weakness of men and the passions of gods who make freed men into slaves. Robert Johnson hit the road with 6 strings, his hat, and stars in his eyes. He'd been laughed off stage for the last time. Yes, he'd found Tortoise, the old bluesman, and asked him what to do, and Tortoise told him to go north to where the Southern crossed the dog. Well, Robert knew what that meant. He was going to Clarksdale, Mississippi, home of Mr. W.C. Handy, and he would learn to play his guitar just like he'd always dreamed. Well, Robert reached the crossroads and was just about to call it a night when he saw just up down the road a dog step out into the streetlight. Robert chased him towards the river right up to its owner's feet. And to his left the mighty Mississippi moaned just like the river Styx. In the cold twilight the shadow held out a scroll and hissed. "Hello, Robert," he said, with his tail down between his heels. His dog just gurred. He told him, "Son, we'd like to make a deal." The dog lunged for Robert's guitar and old Bob was awfully scared, but in its jaws that guitar cried like no one had ever heard. "I've seen you play before and your harp there sounds okay, but this guitar won't work for you and we can help you play. Now if you'd like the sound that my dog here just made, you've just to sign on this dotted line and we'll send you on your way." Well, Robert signed it right away. He had to have that sound. When the stranger tossed him in the river and he woke up on the ground beside a note that said, "I'll see you soon and thank you for your help. Now take your strings on back down south." He only signed it L. Now, a week on, back in Beulah with his guitar again, Robert made his way back to the bar and gambling den where he'd been booed out just days before. Well, he marched to the corner and put his guitar on his lap and began to play a song nobody knew, with a style all his own. He picked the high and thumbed the low like a one-man orchestra, and nobody could explain Robert Johnson's sudden talent.